And welcome back. So we're going to talk about our predictions for season 8, and of course, we have to talk about Michonne first. Rick and Michonne, and where they're going to end up, what they're going to do. There was an article recently where Andy said that he feels like he says, I love you every time he looks at her, or something to that effect was the quote. And while that's great, and while I don't disagree, I think Michonne. I think they were in love before they consummated their relationship. I always say that their relationship truly began when Michonne found Rick and Carl after the fall of the prison, and they made their official partnership in that kitchen where Rick tells her that Carl needs her, and they become this official family unit, and they never stray away from that. So to me, that's officially when their relationship began, but it just wasn't consummated, obviously, until Rick brought her home some mints. Real sexy, right? Fresh breath. Doesn't get any better. So I think that we haven't, even though we haven't heard the I love you, in my personal belief as a Rishoner, I think that they've already said it, we just haven't seen it on screen. So that when we do see it, which I think we will see it in season 8, it'll be more like, I love you, bye, like, I love you too. Like, it won't be like this big declaration because they're already there. Like, it's clear as day they're already there. I think Michonne realized she was in love with Rick on the train tracks after the Claimers incident, and Rick just rips out old dude's throat, and she gives him this look, and it's like, I think that's when she realized she was in love with him. And for Rick, I believe he realized he was in love with her. I want to say it was the distance. When they're doing recon at Noah's hometown, and Rick can see how she's struggling with wanting to build a home so badly, with wanting to have a place to call home. And there's this moment where he looks at her when she says, don't you want one more day with the chance? When she gives that kind of that little speech, he gives her this look, and he's willing to do anything to make it right. And he says, we'll go to Washington, right? I believe that's the moment when Rick realized he was in love with her. So we have these two moments way back when. And I definitely think they already said I love you, but I believe the audience will finally hear it for the first time in season 8. Before Father Gabriel is captured, which we see in one of the trailer clips with Negan, unfortunately, they might kill Gabriel. I really hope that they don't, because I love him. No. But I think we might, or I would like to see a little like reception thing where he makes it official with those two. I think Rick and Michonne are gonna make it. I mean, they're already living together. They're already in love. They have a family, whatever. I think that they'll have some kind of nuptial arrangement. I don't think it'll be like a big to-do, but they have a church. They have a priest. It just makes sense. And I think after all our war is over, when we get this time jump, I'm pretty sure we're going to see Rashawn Jr. When Brick's all gray and shit with his funky haircut that I hate. I'm pretty sure there's going to be like some little biracial kid. Oh, daddy! I'm pretty sure that's going to happen. So that's my prediction from 8A all the way through the end of 8B for Rashawn. Do you have any Rashawn prediction? Or did I cover all?
Yeah, I think you covered about all of that.
I know my Rashawn, okay?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have like a whole lot to add to that. I was thinking more about just like all the other characters in the show. And I think that like the one character that I'm really looking forward to seeing on this particular season is Daryl, because he had such a rough season 7.
Yeah.
He literally like.
Well, Norman says he has more fun this season.
I hope so, because like literally all basically Daryl got to do in season 7 was get locked up in a cage, fed dog food sandwiches, and then he killed like one guy he killed Fat Joey with like the pipe. And then even once that happened,
and
he
he's
like
away from most of the core cast.
Yeah, he spent like the whole rest of the season just like, crying in the cellar essentially, like
crying to Carol or crying to Maggie,
and like
that one scene with Rick, that was pretty sweet.
Yeah, that was good. He gave him his gun back. I want to see Daryl like recover to some degree and like exact revenge, because I think that's what most people want to see as well. He just got so beaten down in this, and he's like a fan favorite, you know, so that would be a lot, you know, very, very satisfying.
Well, now that you're saying that, and I know that Rick, there's another clip where Rick says, "I'm gonna kill Negan" or whatever. He's not gonna kill Negan. Negan's gonna end up in that jail cell.
Yeah, he's not gonna kill Negan.
But I think it's gonna be Daryl. It might be the one to capture him, not Rick. That's my prediction.
That's definitely a possibility. And speaking of Negan, that's the other character that I'm really interested to see what happens. So,
we're gonna get some Negan Bottle F's backstory.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna spoil it for anyone, but like in the comic, there's like 4 or 5, you know, issues of the comic that are literally only devoted to Negan's backstory, and it's kind of similar stylistically to the way that they did it with the Governor, in which they have those like 3 bottle ups where, you know, you by the end of them you kind of get it, and you kind of like side with the Governor once you see him go through that whole transformation. It's like, oh, I kind of get like why he was like this. I think they're going to do something similar with Negan, which is going to be very daring, because where Negan is as a character right now, he is far more hated and despised than the Governor was at that point. So if they film it in such a way where they get the audience to now feel conflicted about Negan, that's going to be amazing. I can't wait to see it.
Well, side note, I did sympathize with the Governor until he ruthlessly killed Martinez. I didn't get it. I thought that was really fucked up. But in terms of Negan is going to be converted into Rick's wacky neighbor who lives in the basement.
He's going to be the Kramer. He's going to be Kramer.
And Rick's going to visit him. They're going to have these conversations, like, and Negan's going to be saying like a lot of funny shit, but also a lot of fucked up shit. It's going to be like, and yet again, another show reference you don't know what I'm talking about. It's going to be like when they had Angelus in the cell, an angel. He's going to be like the wacky neighbor and make Rick feel all self-conscious about things. Probably. He's going to get under his skin. But he'll be laughing from behind bars, so whatever that's worth.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Yeah. His character is fascinating. And
Jeffrey Dean Morgan as well was Negan.
Yeah, he's a great actor, and I think he's done like such a good job. I mean, when I read the original comic, that, you know, like every word that is written in that, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, he delivers all of those lines exactly the way that I imagined him delivering them when I read it the first time. I mean, I think that he personifies it just like perfectly.
I just like Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Yeah, he's a great actor, and so I'm really
the comedian.
I'm really curious to see like how he does with scenes that don't involve him being an evil dictator. I want to see like how he does with like the scenes where he's just a normal dude in the past.
I guarantee you there's going to be a scene where it's going to be a split screen. It's going to be Rick, Bars, Negan, and they're going to be staring at each other eye to eye. And Negan's going to lean in real close with that smirk on his face and be like, "You still don't know shit." Just...
It's possible.
Like, Rick's like, "I got you," and Negan's gonna be like, "You still don't know nothing."
It's definitely possible.
But he's gonna lean.
I'm also curious to see what happens with Morgan. Actually, now that we're talking about like the cell that Morgan built, I don't know what Morgan's future is on this show. He's gone through like 3 or 4 different transformations at this point.
I still think they're going to bring him and Carol around to something. I know everyone's talking about Carol and Ezekiel, Carol and Daryl, but I am...
Carol and Daryl's not happening.
Oh, you just made a lot of people mad.
I don't care. It's not happening.
I definitely think it's going to be Carol and Morgan.
He had the opportunity to do it in season 3. She offered it up to him on a silver platter. He said no.
He turned down.
Yeah.
He turned that piece down a lot.
It's not happening. He's not interested.
Sorry. He loves her. I don't think he's in love with her. Morgan and Carol were so intertwined in season 6 and again in season 7. It's too many things going on with those two that it would just make zero sense to not put them together. Like, it just would... They both lost their kids. Morgan went on sabbatical to stop killing, and then he started killing again to save Carol.
They have a lot in common.
Ran away and stopped killing because of Morgan.
Yeah.
Like, he got under her skin.
That's a good point.
he cared about her welfare so much that he pulled the trigger several times to end that dude. Like, and then Carol tries to keep Morgan safe, like when he was like going off the deep end. She tells him to stay at her little quiet cabin. Like,
leave me alone.
They're. Oh wait, and they share that smile together at the end of season 7 too. Like they had like this quiet moment. They're in each other's orbit too much for them to just let it lie there. It just doesn't make any sense to me. And it's not that I'm rooting for Carol to be with one person over the other. It's not that at all. I'm just saying from what they have shown me in the show, it's Carol and Morgan. Like, they're so... If they don't knock boots, I'd be very confused. Like, well, what the hell have they been doing this whole time?
Yeah, I agree with that. We'll see. But, at the same time, I can kind of see...
Oh, he knew the truth about her even before she revealed it. It's like, he said, I see you. You're always watching and stuff. She looks at him like... She didn't fool him at all.
But Ezekiel had the same thing.
Oh, he started nice fruits and stuff.
No. I'm talking about that first.
Oh yeah, because he's an actor. And,
Well, no, he literally pulls her aside at the end of the first episode where Ezekiel is even involved, and he literally says I see what you're doing. It's quite clever, and don't bullshit a bullshitter.
He tells her the whole spiel about him being an actor and not really believe that king bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay, fine, and he's got abs. All right.
It's the same thing, so we don't know at this point.
But
They've
Morgan
kind of
has
set it up
murdered
either
for
way.
her. Morgan started killing again for Carol. He swore off killing. He was all like, I just have my staff. I hit people in the head.
Oh, when he killed Richard? Is that what you're talking about?
No, when he killed that savior who was going to kill Carol. He told the guy to put when she was running away, and the guy followed her, and he was making her suffer, and then Morgan pulls the gun on him. He's like, put it down, and the guy was like, no, I'm going to kill her. And then
I don't remember this at all for some reason.
Is at the end of season 6. When Morgan and Rick part ways, because Morgan continues to look for Carol, he finds her with that savior, and he puts the savior down to save her. That's his first kill after a long hiatus of not killing.
I don't remember that at all.
That's crazy pants. He put that guy, he shot him up several times, center mass. And then
we're going to have to go look at that again, because I don't remember this at all.
Jill knows.
I guess she does. I don't know. But Morgan also would have, your phone's ringing, but too bad.
Well, it might be, can you hit pause, please?
I'm sorry about that. That was an important phone call that Jill needed to take. So, we were talking about Morgan, and the fact that he apparently had killed for Carol before, which I don't remember. But, I don't know. I'm not excited about, his storyline anymore.
Morgan?
Yeah, I'm not. Honestly, Morgan really pissed me off, in the last season. He pissed me off when Rick was, begging Ezekiel to get on the same page so that they could fight the Saviors, and he looks over to Morgan for support, and Morgan's like, maybe there's another way, and I'm just like, Morgan, you need to stop being such a big puss and get over this little non-killing thing.
Well, see, he killed by then, that's why it's weird.
Exactly. Why? He'd kill for Carol, but not for Rick?
Exactly.
But that makes Morgan shitty. It makes him a little bitch. I don't know. I'm irritated with Morgan. He went from being one of my favorite characters to being one of the ones that I want to die. Honestly, I'm done with his zen no killing bullshit, I'm just over it.
All right. Well, who do you think will get axed this season?
Oof,
who
good
is
question.
Gonna I'm gonna say Rosita.
I was just gonna say I hope it's Rosita.
Yeah. Okay, it's more of a hope than a. She could go.
I don't really like Rosita as character. I never have. She's just to me I don't know.
I fear that they will kill Father Gabriel.
I really did. I hated Rosita from the second that she conned Eugene into going to the bullet making factory, and then only made one bullet, and then was super mean to him in the factory for no reason.
Let's picking up on that, and it needs to be said again because people keep talking about how big of a traitor Eugene is. Look, Eugene is only there because of Rosita's dumbass, right? That was all her fault. Negan only takes Eugene because of Rosita making him make that bullet, bullying him
Only
around.
one bullet, by the way. for some reason, only one, when there's,
Yeah, she's not a crack shot. She was so close to him. It didn't even. Anyway, that bitch gotta go. Eugene is just trying to survive at this point.
He could die, though. I could see Eugene dying this season.
I'm tired of them killing the smart people, though. Like, can we keep... Look, Denise, Milton, now you're gonna take Eugene? Who's left? Where are the brains? No pun.
I could see Gabriel possibly dying, although I'm less inclined to believe that just because I know what happens in the comic and he doesn't die till way later. So, sorry. I don't think that's likely this season. Gabriel. He's got way more story still.
Okay, so he's captured by Negan. That really pisses Rick off, and Rick goes in with the cavalry and saves Gabriel.
That could be the thing that sparks the whole thing. I don't know.
Okay, other prediction.
It's hard to tell.
Rick, Gabriel is like a brother to Rick at this point. So it's like, in Rick's level of importance, so you have Michonne and Carl, or Carl and Michonne, wine. Judith is in there somewhere, and then Daryl, and then Gabriel is kind of bringing up that intermediate family unit. Gabriel is like the set babysitter of Judith, and
Rick trusts him with Judith,
and they talk and stuff, and Rick was the only one who didn't believe that Gabriel had betrayed them and stolen the food. Rick was like, no, Gabriel wouldn't do that. He was the only one who vouched for him, nah, y'all crazy. Gabriel was taken.
That's a good point.
Yeah, so Gabriel was in that inner circle. Rick has his main Alexandria inner circle, then he has my family inner circle, then he has my family inner circle.
What's going to happen with Carl and Enid?
Really? I don't think
is there going to be
they're going to pop each other's cherries?
Is there going to be a teen romance thing going on?
That's so uncomfortable for me to watch. I don't care.
They have to raid a pharmacy to get condoms before it happens, and
why?
Oh God, it'd just be so funny to watch. Carl's all confident.
I didn't even want to see them make out.
He comes back to Alexandria. He's just like, oh, yeah. Rick's like, you got some, didn't you?
I didn't even want to. Oh, please, no. You know what? Carl will probably talk to Michonne about girls. And then they'll have a mother-son moment, which I would love to see. We need more Carl and Michonne. We need a Grimes dinner at home night thing, and they play board games or something. I don't know, just something normal and domestic that doesn't involve planning a war or cleaning guns. No, it doesn't. It's like characters. It's like a little character moment where we get to see them. And then Gabriel's babysitting Judith or some shit. I don't know. And then Rick and Michonne can go on a walk and hold hands by the Alexandrian lake. Oh God, I'm going to end up writing a fanfic about this, aren't I?
Any other predictions? That's all I got.
I want Dwight to die. He's on my kill list. So kill list: Rosita, Dwight. I fear that they might kill Eugene because he wasn't present in the trailer at all, and I thought that was wicked suspicious. I didn't. Oh, Eric! They're gonna kill Eric.
I think Eric's probably gonna die.
Aaron is gonna end up either Jesus or Daryl.
It's gonna be Jesus.
It'll be Jesus, but I really want it to be Daryl. Ever since season 5, I wanted it to be Daryl.
I think Daryl's asexual.
Wouldn't it be like Beth?
Allegedly.
Oh, come on.
We don't know. We've never seen him. We've heard nothing about him ever being involved with a woman. We've never seen him act on interest in a woman.
He wanted some Beth. He got so nervous that he ran out into a field of walkers and let them into the house like a big dummy.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Daryl's a wild card. So we have nothing to base any of this off of because he's not in the comic. So.
Well, my preference would be Daryl and Aaron, but whatever.
I think probably Daryl and Aaron. Actually, I don't know. I don't know which one I would prefer more.
But they're gonna kill Eric for sure.
Eric's gonna die. Eric's gonna die for sure. Yeah.
Probably in the season opener.
I don't know about that, but I think he's gonna die. I don't know. We'll have to see.
They might kill... If they're going to kill someone on Team Family, if it's not Father Gabriel, it might be... And if it's not Rosita, which it should be, Tara might also be on that list of people who might get cut.
That's possible, too. I'm neutral towards Tara. I don't really have like a opinion of her. So
Yeah.
I think that's about it in terms of our predictions. On that note, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Jill Robi on YouTube. Also, follow us on Instagram at RLRashone. And check out our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/TheLivingRashone.
Or at The Living Rashone. Nifty feature on Facebook now.
Exactly. And also our website, which is soon to be launched, www.thelivingrashone.com. Thanks for watching, and we will talk to you soon.